Good day everyone, especially to you ma'am. I am Antoinette C. Tero, and at this moment, together with my co-members, we are going to present our chosen agribusiness. So, after having a thorough discussion and careful expression of thoughts and opinions, we decided to venture into string beans farming. To those who are not yet familiar with the word string beans, it is basically known as sitaw in Filipino term. And to provide clarity, here are some photos of string beans. String beans are long, very narrow green vegetables consisting of the cases that contain seeds from a climbing plant. And this vegetable also is one of the widely grown vegetables here in our country. Typically, they somewhat grow on long vines or poles that reach 6 to 7 feet to keep them off the ground. In this case, this vertically trained growing habits means that everyone who wishes to grow or to plant string beans can actually save space from or in their vegetable garden.
Okay, the reasons why we decided to venture into string beans farming. First, when it comes to soil and climate. Sitaw or string beans can thrive in almost any climate and in any month. It can also be grown in any type of soil, but of course, for best results, in growing sitaw, we must use loose soil that is rich in organic material. While in choosing the seeds, one thing to remember for this particular vegetables is that the chosen variety should be productive, resilient against pests and diseases, as well as in demand in the market. Because there are actually different types of seeds. We have red, purple, etc. And for this, we choose the green one. Based on my experience, as we have a small farm, string beans can easily bear fruit. And yes, according to my parents, 5 days from planting, it totally grows, yet depends on the soil and how we take good care of it. Lastly, when it comes to harvesting, we can harvest sitaw or string beans when it's green and before it ripens. Considering the fact that it is so good to be ventured because we can harvest it twice a week.
String beans are easy to grow and delight to eat from fresh garden. To be able to plant these string beans, here's everything you need. The seeds, garden plot. Preparing garden plot is an important step in the process. These are the materials needed: spade, hoe or mattock, garden fork, steel garden rake, plastic or organic mulch, and the soil rich in organic matter. In order to maintain the growth of the beans, we also need fertilizer, sprayer for insecticides and pesticides, garden hose, trellis to support the beans as they grow, and its a simple need, the light and water.
So, as we all know, string beans is a very sensitive to growing condition, especially soil humidity. It is stated that the bean crop will be die if it is kept flooded for 24 hours. The soil condition is a very important factor to determine its yield. Some soil-borne diseases such as bacterial wilt and root rot will be more serious if the plants are flooded. So string beans are infected by several species of Phytum sp, and most of these species have the same disease life cycle. So that's why when growing string beans, we need to pick a site with at least 8 hours of daily sun and moderately fertile, well-drained soil and has unlimited water for the biggest harvest. Instead of face-to-face activity, we separately do our tasks. So the main location of our farm, which is string beans, is in Sevilla, which is suitable to plant string beans, and it is near from the river. And also the location of my member, which is Hagna, Garcia, Tagbilaran, and Antiquira.
So here are the advantages when we are planting and consuming string beans. So for planting, string beans has a longer harvest span for about 2 months. And within that 2 months, we can earn some money by selling it to the people. And we can also save money on buying this at any grocery stores. And when we are planting our own vegetables, the advantage is we can always eat it fresh. Now that string beans are in demand, we can also help produce it and provide it to the people. So for consuming string beans, it is a good source of calcium and phosphorus for strong bones and teeth. String beans are also rich in vitamins and minerals. Now that we are in the midst of pandemic, we should always eat vegetables like string beans to help us boost our immune system to protect ourselves from the viruses that are around us.